Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. Joe Cook here with your local Thursday Sportscast. After a week off to recharge the batteries, the Alaska Atlantic hockey team is back on the road. This weekend, they'll be in Wisconsin, taking on the Wisconsin Badgers in non-conference action. Prior to the bye week, Alaska earned points in 4 straight conference series. They're tied for 8th place in the WCHA with UAA. Hobie Baker nominee Tyler Morley and Nolan Heisman's both have 8 points each to start 2016, which is second in the WCHA. The Nooks are 0-5 at Wisconsin, but they beat the Badgers 1-0 in 2014 in the Kendall Hockey Classic. The Badgers are on a 4-game losing streak, and they are 4-12-6 on the year. After this series, Alaska returns to the Carlson Center for a 2-week conference homestand to start February. And yesterday, the NHL announced another change to the Robertson Cup playoff format. This year, the Final Four teams will play in Adena, Minnesota. The NHL's top teams will play for the Robertson Cup in the Braemar Ice Arena in Adena. The Robertson Cup finals will be May 12th through the 15th. Seeding for the Final Four will be based on the team's final regular season standings. So now having the best record in the league will just get you a matchup with the 4th seed, while seeds 2 and 3 will play. Past couple of years, having the best record in the NA gave the team home ice throughout the playoffs. Fairbanks benefited from that when they won it all in 2014 in the Dipper. But that opportunity is now over. Head coach Trevor Stewart sees the change as a blow in the short term. This may have long-term benefits for players.
It's a little unfortunate. Obviously, we got to experience that and win it at home a couple years ago, but it is what it is. And being in Minnesota, I think it'll draw a good crowd and a lot of scouts probably as well. So, it's a little unfortunate on one end, but the other end, we're fortunate to have it in a place where they love hockey and it's good access to college scouts.
Heads up, Interior dog mushing fans and enthusiasts. Yukon Quest is just 8 days away. It's an even year, so the quest will start in the Golden Heart City. The last time the race went from Fairbanks to Whitehorse, Yukon, Alan Moore won his 2nd straight title. He'll be a contender this year, along with 22 other mushers who will try to outrun defending champion Brent Sass, who won his first quest last year. 23 mushers are in this year's field. There are 10 foreigners, 2 lower 48ers, and 9 rookies. Tony Angelo will represent Fairbanks. The mandatory checkpoints will be a 4-hour stop at Circle, 4 hours at Eagle, and a 36-hour stop in Dawson City, and an 8-hour stop in Brayburn. The purse this year is $116,000. The 33rd Yukon Quest starts on Saturday, February 6th in downtown Fairbanks. On Wednesday, the top 3A team in the Interior went 15-0 on senior night, while the top 4A hockey team almost matched that total in goals. West Valley Wolfpack hosted the North Pole Patriots on senior night. 7 West Valley seniors were honored before their conference game. Wolfpack bit the Patriots in the first period with 3 goals. West Valley continued the onslaught as they scored 3 in the second period. Then they scored 4 times in the third. They win 10-1 over North Pole. Senior Gabe Rankin had 4 goals and 2 helpers. He is 3 goals away from breaking the program record for most goals in the season. He has 33. Senior Caleb Moretz had 5 assists and a goal, while Jonah Henderson scored twice and had 3 assists. Senior Stashi Skorolski, he added 3 assists as well. Moretz, Rankin, and Skorolski described senior night.
Fantastic. Feels pretty good, especially to share it with these seniors.
Yeah, it's great. I've been playing with these guys for a while now, but more importantly, we're getting ready to go to state here, so it comes down to us playing hard and getting the W.
Up 3-0 there, we kind of backed off a little bit there, but there's always room for improvement there. I'd like to get a little more pucks on net when we get into a more competitive game like we would down in Anchorage last weekend, where the ice is shrunk. We got to get pucks to net and be a little more physical.
And the blowouts continued in prep sports as the Lathrop Malamutes traveled to Hutchinson High School for a doubleheader in basketball. This was a 3A-4A non-conference matchup. In the boys' game, Hutchinson made 2 shots the whole second half. Meanwhile, Lathrop executed on both ends. Gabriel Howard with a nice pass to Duncan Noble for the deuce coming up here. Howard had 15 points to lead Lathrop, and Noble added 10. And to cap things off, Glenn Maiden Jr. stepped back 3 at the buzzer to end the third, gave Lathrop a 59-19 lead, and they win at 68-19. The girls' game was deja vu. Hutchinson is coming off a Dean Cummings title, but Lathrop was on another level. They started the game on a 10-0 run, and they led 18-3 at the end of the first quarter. Jana Hadukovic scored 14 points, while Mackenzie Warner and Cheyenne Diber added 13 points apiece in a 68-26 win over the Hawks as a Malamute sweep. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for watching. Mike Schultz is up next with weather after the break, and as always, we'll catch you next time.